Attempt number 2. We got another pair of jumper cables. We'll give it another shot. Attempt number 3. All right, guys, we're having some issues here. The clams are getting extremely hot, not sure why. What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode number 2 on the GTR build. We got most of the parts already in. The oil lines, they are right here. Very, very expensive lines. We got some gaskets. The good news is we are gonna start the GTR today. My brother Eli, he's gonna run over, buy some oil, a new oil filter, and we're gonna get this freaking beast running. But we're gonna start scuffing this down. We're gonna take it all apart, we're gonna scuff it on the inside, paint it all the same color, and as well as the hinges. Sorry for the mess in the shop. We got some personal cars in here.
Yeah, so this was a paint job that we did yesterday, and then got a little quick bodywork job done. Came out pretty nice. Got this thing painted all up, and ready for sale here shortly. That's why there's water here on the floor. We were wetting down the floor so we can spray this thing down. But today we are getting this thing started. We are putting the intakes back on, intercooler. We're putting the new oil lines on, new oil, and this thing should be running. You excited?
I am stoked. I can't wait to hear this thing freaking scream. This insane.
This thing is gonna be loud.
All right, guys, we are taping up. These stickers are here so they look OEM after the inside gets painted. We're taking all these apart. There's just 2 8 mils that hold them right there, as you can see, and it all comes off. Look at these beautiful carbon fiber vents. These are real. That's one thing I like about the GTR, not like the Supra. The Supra hood vents were fake. I'll show you guys. We got 2 pairs laying around here, right here. See, these are fake. There's absolutely no air that goes through them, so that's just for looks. All right, guys, we'll put you on a time lapse and get this hood all scuffed down. Guys, so we're halfway done with this hood. I'm taking my time. I don't want the paint to chip. We still got this and that here, all that inside to get scuffed. Wherever it's shiny, this will get scuffed, you know. So all the edges need to get scuffed. Eli came back with the goods. Got an oil filter for the GTR. Got some oil. So we got the oil. We got the parts that we need to replace. We're gonna throw the car in the lifter now, lift it up. Swap out everything we need, throw the intakes back on. Before that though, I want to double check, make sure no plastics fell into the lines, into the hoses, and then throw the intercooler on. And then after that, this thing should be ready to start up. Excuse the rain noise. We don't have this place insulated yet, but that's something that we are planning to do in the future. Also, we are dirty because it's been raining for the last week and it got cold. It was like 90 degrees and then it dropped to like 50 and it sucks. Oh yeah, it was like close to 40 at night. Yeah, it sucks. But next week, looking like some good weather. We're gonna knock out a few paint jobs and stay tuned for that, guys. All right, guys, the hood is done after a long, about, I'd say an hour. Finally got this thing scuffed up. It's looking good. Just gotta wipe it down with some water. What do we got going on over here?
Well, it's a messy job, but we're getting it done.
Yeah, so this is how much oil came out of the GTR. There's absolutely nothing in there.
Yeah, hopefully they didn't start it.
Is that hard or what?
It's just not a lot of space. But we're getting there, you know.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of space.
2-finger movement.
Not a lot of space. About 2 fingers only can fit in there. But we're getting it done.
Yeah,
it's done. Surely.
Messy job, but has to be done.
Yep, slowly but surely. There's been messier jobs. But dang, son, look at that sweat dripping off him. You got some gnarly
humid.
Eyebrows growing, eh?
Come on, man. Taking the whole facial video over here.
Man, this thing is gonna be sick. All right, man. We'll catch you guys when ready to start it. All right, guys. So Eli put everything together, slapped those lines on, got the intercoolers on, the intakes. It's ready for its first crank.
Oh, I'm excited and nervous.
Hopefully everything's good, no rod knock. All right.
Hey, bro, go run some back now.
On 3, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Bruh.
Move this sucker around. Ooh, that's hot, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Hold up. All right, guys, we got some jumper cables. I don't know how loud it is in the video, if you guys can hear me or not. We're trying to hurry here. We got some things to do, so. All right, give her the beans. Almost went. No, it's not hot. All right, we got another pair of jumper cables. We'll give it another shot. Tap number 3. It's like it's not getting enough power or something. All right, guys, we're having some issues here. The clams are getting extremely hot. Not sure why. These wires are all kind of warm. This one is just burning up hot. This one's fine. We'll get back to you guys whenever we figure it out. All right. Let's go! This thing is alive.
I'm gonna put gas. It's literally empty.
Great success, eh?
85, dude.
All right.
So we figured out what the problem was. The valves were all stuck, so we just, with the help of Eugene, we got it figured out.
You're gonna be featured in the video.
He's scared. He doesn't know what to say.
Dang, dude, this
can't
thing
believe
sounds insane.
That was the problem, dude. The valves were freaking stuck.
Yeah, this thing didn't run for a while probably. That was scary. Yeah, it was probably trying to crank over with the starter and stuff. That's why these got so freaking hot, dude. That's
so weird. We were trying to crank it, and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't even crank, and the terminals were getting hot. And the only problem was the crankshaft pulley?
Yeah.
We spun the crankshaft pulley, and it literally started up. It was stuck, and then we got it to go, and it went freely.
dude, this thing sounds sick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right on, man.
What's up, guys? So it's the next day here. We got a paint job that we knocked out really quickly. It was a Prius. We painted this last week, but the bumper tipped over after the paint job, and we ended up having to resand it, primer it, and repaint it. And then we went ahead and blended the trunk because I did not like how the color was on it. We bought it from LKQ. It was the same color, but the shade of white was slightly different. So right now what we're gonna do is take all this apart, pull it outside, let it bake in the sun, Today's finally good weather. It's like 80 degrees. And then we're gonna put the GTR hood and hinges in here, and we're gonna prep them all up, wax and grease them, and spray those down so we can put them on the car and not worry about getting them scratched up.
Clear coat is still pretty fresh and sticky. Help you out here.
Yeah, this one had a whole quarter panel replaced.
Yeah.
It was a pretty decent job.
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, not a while. It took like 2 weeks to get it replaced, but
yeah, because
after,
everybody's so busy waiting on the frame guy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight.
So we know it's not a Prius episode, but check out the bodywork that was done, and paint job looks really nice as well. Whole quarter panel was swapped out, got the window already glued in and everything. Gaps are looking beautiful. Now just final assembly, rear bumper, and this thing should be ready to go. Now let's get on the GTR parts.
Alright guys, so we got the parts in the booth, I guess you can say. We just kind of threw some tarps on there, and then we got some fans blowing outside. We're gonna wipe this hood down, the inside of it, with a wet rag to get all this dust and stuff off. And then wax and grease it and basically just paint it to the original color of the GTR. So everything looks OEM.
Yeah, we also got the hinges right here hanging up. We're gonna get that all sprayed down, but Stan the man!
What's up guys?
What do you got to say?
Just standing here helping them with my moral support. You already know guys.
The man said it himself. Now we're gonna get to work.
Alright guys, we're gonna blow the parts off with the blower, get all the dust off, and then wipe them down, wax and grease them like we said, and paint them. So.
So what we're doing right now, guys, is mixing some clear coat with base coat. What we did over there was mix up some sealer, spray down the sealer, because originally on these Nissans, like 350Z, 370Z, even the Infinities, especially on silver, they don't use silver in the engine bay. It's like literally like a primer sealer color. So that's exactly what we did. And just to finish it off, we'll go ahead and mist some base coat just to give it like a little silver touch.
All right, so we got the hinges and the hood on. Everything is lining up pretty good. The fenders are loose because we had to pry them out a little bit to get the hinges on. But overall, fits up really nicely. Everything is looking great, just as planned. And what we need to do next is get the body work done on this fender right here, because in the damage, the hood pushed this fender over and it kind of bent it up. But thankfully these are metal, they're not aluminum, so we can get that all hammered out and bonded up.
Yep, so next step on this hood is we're gonna sand it all down with 600 to get knocked down the clear coat and all the overspray from the inside of the hood.
Yeah, so what he's talking about is pretty much prepping all the parts for paint.
Yeah.
And right now we are waiting on a new frame rail, and so once that comes in, I got to schedule in for framework. And honestly, we might have it painted before the frame. We'll see. Ideally, you don't want to do that because parts can get scratched up during framework, but we are on a time crunch, so we will just have to see how it goes. But other than that, guys, that is it for today, and we'll catch you guys later.
What's up, guys? So this video has come to an end once again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What we accomplished in this video is we aligned the gaps on the GTR. We got the hood on. The hood is painted from the inside. You guys saw that previously in the video. Yeah, my brother Elijah aligned the gaps here. He aligned the fenders to the hood. And we don't know if we wanna do the bodywork before the frame, because the next step to this build is the framer. Another problem why we can't take this thing to the framer right now is because some of the parts are literally coming from Dubai. Some of the parts are coming from the dealership. We don't know exactly when these parts are gonna be in, but all we know is that Elijah got all the parts ordered for the framer, and you guys will see that in the previous video. So for right now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as we enjoyed making it for you guys, and we'll see you guys in another one. Check out Stan's Miata, dude. That thing's pretty sick. All it needs is some wheels and it's gonna look fire.